Have you ever thought about flying without having to go through the trouble of getting a pilot's license? Even though it may sound impossible, there are a few planes that let you do it. People used to think that only trained professionals could enjoy flying as a hobby, but now thanks to improvements in flight and more flexible rules, you don't always need a license to fly above the clouds. These planes are made to be safe, simple to fly, and open to all kinds of enthusiasts. Extra-light planes and gliders make it possible for more people than ever to fly. What's so great about these planes, and how can you feel the thrill of flight without going through official training? Let's take a look at the top 10 planes that let you fly without a standard pilot's license. 10. Airbike. The airbike is a type of light sport airplane that you can fly without a license. With an empty weight of 254 pounds, the airbike easily meets the USFA's 103 ultralight vehicle requirements. It was created by ISO. There are two engines that can power it: the 22-horsepower Zenoa G25 or the 28-horsepower Rotax 277. Both are lightweight because the driver sits on it with their feet on two pedals. Like on a normal bike. That's where the name comes from. The model's parasol wings are made of wood that was wrapped in aircraft fabric. The fuselage is made of 4130 steel that was welded together. The landing gear works like any other. 9. Mosquito Air. The Mosquito Air is a Canadian small plane that, like the airbike, is only meant to fit one person. The Mosquito Air weighs 254 pounds when it's empty. Flying it is possible thanks to the Zanzaterra MZ 201 double-cylinder engine, which lets it go as fast as 63 miles per hour and rise at a rate of 790 feet per minute. The body is made of 6061-T6 aluminum tubing that is bolted together. The tail boom and support struts are made of carbon fiber. Also, keep in mind that there is no glass in the... Number 8. Quad City Challenger. This model goes even further into the big league of cooler planes, which were first made available in 1983. The Quad City Challenger can hold 2 people and costs about $32,000. It needs a no-light sport aircraft license to fly and can go as fast as 100 miles per hour. This type is perfect for people who love flying. When you buy this model, it comes in 4 separate subkits. The company has already built the body, wing structures, and controls for the main parts of each kit. There are 6 different kinds of this Challenger type. With a wingspan of 31 feet and an almost twice rate of climb, this model is truly beautiful. 7. Aerolite 103. This is one of the best planes that was built by a person at home. The business is very proud of their creation because it's very light and doesn't require a license or any age limits. It was designed by Terry Raber in 1997 and made by Arrowworks Inc. When the company that made this model went out of business in 2005, it was taken off the market. However, in 2013, Youth Wyatt Light Sport Aircraft LLC bought the right to build them. The empty plane can weigh between 252 and 300 pounds, but most of the time it weighs 275 pounds. It can go up to 75 miles per hour and has a 35 horsepower Psy 4635 engine that lets it do that. 6. Ultralight Lazar. This is another Canadian plane that was sold as a kit from 1979 to 1984. Dale Kramer is its father. He was inspired to build the Lazar after going to the EAA meeting in Oshkosh in 1977. The plane has 1 seat and weighs 210 pounds when it's empty. The engine in the Lazar is a 9.5 horsepower Rotax 185. The wing is on top, and there is no window. It's famous for being easy to handle at low speeds and traveling very gently. It was one of Canada's most famous light sport aircraft until it was taken off the market because of high insurance costs and liability concerns. 5. Kolb Firefly. The Firefly is an ultralight plane that meets the US FAA's 103 ultralight standards and weighs 253 pounds when empty, but can hold up to 500 pounds when full. It has a top speed of 70 miles per hour and a normal speed of 60 miles per hour. The plane uses a Renault 447 engine with 40 horsepower, which can reach speeds of 70 miles per hour and 60 miles per hour. The front body is made of welded 4130 steel tubing, while the tail boom is made of aluminum. The Firefly's wings can be folded up, making it ideal for those with limited storage space at home. 4. Phantom X1. The Phantom X1 is a home-built airplane that won an award for design and gained attention at the Sun and Fun convention in 1982. It features a 40-horsepower Rotax 447 twin-cylinder engine and can reach speeds of 61 miles per hour and 55 miles per hour. Many companies have made copies of the Phantom X1 due to its great design, including the Bell Sidewinder High-Tech Storm, 103 and the Golden Gate Mosquito. The X2 type can accommodate 2 people and has engines ranging from 40 to 64 horsepower. The 64 horsepower engine is ideal for those needing a lot of speed. 3. Hummel Ultracruiser. We chose this model because it got a lot of attention when it was first shown at the Sun and Fun convention in 1982 and won an award for styling. The 40-horsepower Rotax 447 twin-cylinder engine makes it a great pick. It can go 55 miles per hour on the highway and 61 miles per hour on the highway. There were a lot of Phantom X1 copies made because it looked so good. One example of this is the Bell Sidewinder High-Tech Storm 103. Another is the Golden Gate Mosquito. Also, did you know there's an X2 type that can hold 2 people? The Phantom X1 has a range of engines with 40 to 64 horsepower. 2 Quicksilver MX-103. When it comes to ultralight planes, this is a real wonder. Quicksilver Aircraft, based in California, makes the Quicksilver MX-103. There have been cars like this since the late 1970s, and people are still buying them today. Ultralight planes from the past had to be started on top of a hill, but the Quicksilver was made for people who lived in flat areas and didn't have any hills nearby. During a time when hang gliding was popular, Dick Warnper made the model. Most of the other hang gliders were very different from the iPer. Following years, Piper chose to improve his well-known hang glider by adding a seat wheel and a small engine. This is how the Quicksilver Ultralights came to be. There are now 9 Quicksilver types that can be used. There are 40 horsepower in the Quicksilver MX-103's engine, and it can go as fast as 55 miles per hour. 1. The Fly Nano. The Fly Nano is a tiny plane from the future that can also be used as a small boat. Unlike some of our other models, this one is eco-friendly and easy to keep because it has an electric engine. The Ultralight is already put together and ready to use. You can't make your own. Because it's used on water, it's made of carbon fiber and weighs only 154 pounds, which is 100 pounds less than our old models. It only has room for 1 person and doesn't have landing gear. Its wings are 15 points long and 7 feet wide, but they don't flap, and the interior doesn't have a windshield. At 87 miles per hour, it's very fast, which makes the Nano a real game changer in its field for people who like fast and light sport aircraft. What kinds of aircraft have you driven before? Do you have one of these at home? This is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments, and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.